Welcome back. Let's move to the next one. Retrieve data using full table scan. Now, this isn't particularly hard that we just do the same thing that we've done so far, and then rather than just getting one page, we keep going and getting the next page over and over again. That's probably going to be a recursive call. So let's see. This is the page. I have the cells data here. So need to write parse header, build cells. What I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to do a full scan basically. So let's see, is there a table scan? Go to the root page, go to the next page, keep going to the next page, and something like that. Hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm, hmm. This I think. Turning root page.get cells dot for each. We apply the where clause. So essentially, we're gonna have to go and do move this into a table scan, right? So let's do that. Let's say we do an execute module package. Let's put a table. Let's actually put a physical table scan, right? So that's what it is. Void just this scan and print. Sorry, do it. And what we will do is we'll move some of this code from here into. Hmm, yeah, so I probably need a maybe something like a page size. And what's that? The next one is the need the database file path. Okay, I just need the database file path. Right, so let's do this. It's probably I don't need the table map, but I do need the page size. Let's do this. We'll put some of this stuff here. I just need the table. Right, so does it have anything else here? No, it doesn't. Okay. I think I need this to be final too. Add constructor parameters. Perfect. So scan and print. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this out from here. Page size, database file path. Let's see. Hmm, what is this map? So the table scan actually needs. I think it just needs a column indices, right? We should be able to do that. Let's say this is table, sub table. Just around this, and I need to know the where clause. Where is the where clause? Yes. Use the table scan. Okay. Physical table scan. Let's go the where clause. So this is how to do it. I think we can remove this, yeah. Then this, right? Where clause dot get. Probably gonna be just what is that? Hmm. Then I need to actually get the columns, right? That's what we really need. So let's go do that. Let's go and get the. Yes, we need the list of column statements, right? So let's do that then. Just a string. So, mm, okay, so we have the columns. Let's go to physical table scan. I need columns to project, right? Um, what do we need more than this? Need to go to the query executor. Let's go to that. Let's do this. Yeah, this is what I need. I just put it as columns to project. Right? So this will do the scan and print. Now I can just go and say, hey, you know what? Let's just remove this. Physical table scan equals to new physical table scan. I need what? Page size. And what else do I need? Sqlite table. Right? And physical table scan dot scan and print. Select statement where clause and columns to project. What am I missing? I'm missing this. Let's copy this one though. Hmm. Oh, so this is yeah. So this is what I need. Hmm. So my physical table scan has to be something like this. That's what I really need. Where is the where clause? Select statement dot where clause, comma tr. I actually need this, right? Let's just put this so that I can, yeah, this is exactly what I need. And then I can remove this. What is this map though? Hmm. The index of this column. I think I need the whole thing then, right? I think I need this. Need this whole thing, and then I go and say, hey, you know what? Move this thing. Right? This is what I need. Yeah, we'll figure this out. Columns to select. Hmm, this is what I want. Then I say just give this the columns to select. Okay, so this will solve this problem. I can remove the rest here, I think. There you go. Much better. Scan and print. Get SQL statement. Let's make it public for now. Okay. This will solve this problem. Now, what we need to do is we need to keep going over and over again for all the pages. That's the reality. So, database file format, where is that? Okay, so this is what we do. So, root page, we get an interior table tree. Okay, so it has to be of value 5. Then we take that, we keep going over and over again. That's what we do. Right? So you always have the left child pointer, then a varant which is an integer key. What is that integer key? Hmm, so table B tree interior cell. Okay, table B tree interior cell. You just have what's the format of Sqlite interior table B tree? Okay, so give me a visualization. Is there a visualization for me? Is there a visualization for me? Doesn't look like it. No. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Which is the row ID of the table B tree. So it's pointing to the child page. Handles keys XC. Oh, okay. So we have the. Okay. So I think the row ID is in sorted order. Got it. Okay. I think I understand now. So we need to find the eye color equals to pink eyes. Hmm, I think I get it. Let's do that. So, hmm, what we need is the root page. I write final SQLite page, root page. Let's call it the root page. Then root page is this, right? That's fine. We'll just put it as an exception. Is okay. Now I traverse private void traverse all pages, right? So SQLite page, current page. If current page dot, what's the page type? That's what I need. I need the page type. Why is this? Can I get a generator setter for this? Yeah, getter for page type. That's what I need. Physical table scan. If current page is not equals to null and current page dot equals b3 page type dot table leaf return. Do nothing. Found table page. Okay. I can just do a scan and print. Right? Let's put it that way. Else the B tree probably going to be a child page. Right? So I have to go and look at the child page. Page number, which is the 4-byte big endian page number, which is the okay. There's a header. Mm, mm. Page number of the left child. I only have the left child. Hmm. So is that how it's going to be? Like if there are 15 in the root cell table, where is the right pointer to this thing? That's fine. This is what it is. It's the rightmost pointer. So a single root page. Actually, let's ask ChatGPT how it looks like. Give me the visual representation of a Sqlite B tree with interior pages. Let's see. Come on. Are we only gonna have always gonna have like if it's a root page which has children, will I only have a child pointer? But what about the right one? That's what's not clear to me. So you have a left and a right pointer. Is that how I should visualize it? And then there'll be something else. What's happening, ChatGPT? Did you die? Yeah. Why should I download this? Okay, not clear. Not very clear. There we go. I think it should generate something for me. Let's see. So interior page containing keys and pointers to child pages. Let's see if it makes sense. Hmm. Looks like the Offset 8 gives the rightmost pointer of the page. Then in the cell, are we going to see the left pages? I think that's how it is. Yeah, there we go. Much better. So a single page would potentially have like multiple cells, and each cell I go and see the. Hmm, I think there's also a. Let's see here. So this one. Table interior page. This is what I want. Okay, the header has a cell pointer and the rightmost pointer. Hey man, this is not very clear. So interior B tree only and is omitted for all other pages. Fine, I get it. So the interior cell has another thing. So what does that really mean? Not able to. Isn't this the rightmost pointer though? Why is it okay? This is a left pointer. Hmm. Okay, so let's look at the documentation and build it for us. So we parse the header. Let's go to the header. Mhm. There be a build cells for this? This is the key, I think. Hmm. Page type equals to leaf. Stable leaf, then I do this. Right? Else page type table interior process cell pointers page begin plus 13 or is it 12? Right? So the rightmost pointer, okay, was to read. I think I need to read 4 bytes, right? So, right, I need to read 4 bytes. I don't think it's short though. I think it's teacher dot get. Yeah, I think this is what I want. Then let's read 4 bytes, probably at 8. Okay, it's actually page begin plus 8. Then I will process cell pointer and then I build cells. Right, so this is what I do. The cell content, if it's of type interior cell, I basically only read the okay. 4 byte big endian page number, which is the left child pointer. This is it. I go to the left child pointer, keep going that way. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Right, the SQLite cell. Uh, 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 okay, so private integer left child page num only exists for interior table page. Right, so let's see. I think I need that page type as well for this thing. Right, so let's do that. Then this private final b3 page type, page type. Okay, so what we do is if page type equals to table interior, else if page type equals to that's table leaf. We have two things and do this here. If it's a table interior, I read 4 bytes, right? I think I probably need to move this into somewhere. Light utils. Yeah, let's move it out into that thing. Mm, Right, so let's just remove the it's actually public static. So let's go to this problem, let's just fix this. Database file, offset was the 4 bytes. Database file, offset. Mm, hmm, I think this is what we're talking about, right? Actually, you know what? No, I just read the. I think I just have to read the your offset relative. What's the hmm. It's a left child pointer, a warrant. Even we don't care about the warrant though, right? We only care about the big endian page number, which is a left child pointer. What bytes is it? 32-bit integer, right? It's an integer. So you have the page. Yeah, that's true. I think we don't care about the database file anymore. I only need this, right? So let's do that. But I am not sure if it's that's it. No, it's actually I have to copy the first 4 bytes into this thing, right? Data of 0, data of 1, data of 2, data of 3. That's what it is, right? Hmm. Let's see if I'm able to read the whole thing. Here's the table scan, physical table scan, else. Hmm, what I have to do here? In the page, the current page, I get the rightmost pointer, or I go to the uh, huh, huh, huh. Current page dot what else do I have here? Okay, so I have the get cells. So for each cell in this page, I go to the next one. Is that what it is? That's what it is. For SQLite cell, this current page. Cell dot. I don't think this is the way. I need the left child page now. Right? I have to generate the getter for this. Where is the physical table scan? New SQLite page. Okay, traverse all pages. New SQLite page. Page. Where is that? Page size. Database file path. That's exactly what I'm saying. I just throw its exception. Okay. Then we traverse all pages. Current page. I think I need the rightmost pointer for this. Right? I need the rightmost pointer for this. Let's do a getter and a setter. Hmm? Page start, rightmost page. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So I collect all the pages. Then for each page, right, collect all pages. Mm, all pages. Right, I'll just do all pages dot add current page. Okay, and I think I need all pages here too. I'm essentially collecting all pages, and then what is that? it is parsing the header and building the rest of the things, right? Okay. Yeah, that's what we want. And then what we do is parse, traverse all pages. I think I need the root page. Come on. All pages in your array list. Then let's just do this. Okay. So it's probably going to throw an exception. Okay, man, let's go to this scan and print throws IO exception instead of exception. So I want to change all of that. The same thing here. Okay. So yeah, we'll fix this. We'll fix this. So all pages. This is what I want right now. All pages dot for each page of we do this. It's gonna be this. And move this. What happened? Okay, let's take this and put it inside. It is an square, I think, because for each of them we keep going over and over and doing stuff. Let's make this public. Okay, so give me the list. Now when I run it, I should be able to do a full scan. Okay, let's try that. Where is my test code? Test at ignore public void scan all. Right, so superheroes.db. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Let's go superheroes.db. WSL fish favorite shell 3 superheroes.db. So dot help. What's that? Dot tables, is it there? Or do I do something else? I don't want to run that query. Okay. Star from superheroes 6895. Let's do that. Just put a limit tendency. Okay. Right. So maybe I do. What's this? What's the select star from score master? Select name from superheroes. Name from superheroes. Right. So let's do that. Let's say we open superheroes.tb. This should fail. I think it'll fail. Yeah, it did fail. Supposed to have failed. So where did it fail? Why did it fail? What's the root page? 2, correct. So what's the... Oh, so this is a bug. Can't be true. Won't work. We're not going to go there. Hmm, Get cells implementation is causing some problems for sure. It's gonna come here. I guess is the big endian stuff is a problem, right? Yeah, okay, 232 is not bad. Why is that a problem? This is a problem. No, it's not the way. We have to actually go to that content start and then pull it. That's the problem. Hmm. Stable leaf, not a problem. Okay, so here we are. 4091, right? Payload offset relative start. You go to 4091 and then you pull it. Like what's I'm not so sure. That's so data of relative page of payload offset relative start plus 1 plus 2 and then it should be plus 3. That's really what it is. So let's see what this is. This is the real benefit of a Java based system, right? I can just go and evaluate in line. Doesn't work with C++. So table leaf, right? So let's look at, oh, shoot. What is that? Something failing though? Uh, their name equals to test. This work? I don't think it's. No, I shouldn't put the where clause. Oh shoot, sorry. I think I'll just go and say if where clause is where clause just equals to null, not empty. Sorry, dude. I don't think it'll work, man. That's really the problem. Mm, Name is actually one, so I just think it's a. But let's see. Let's collect the size of all pages, right? At this point, I think we should have everything. Are there only 109 pages? That sounds odd. probably the case. So, all pages dot for each page dot get cells dot count size. Mm, dot stream dot map get cells dot count dot size dot. I just need to do a sum. Some, what is that? Some Java stream. I think I should just have something. Map to int dot sum. Right, so this is what I want. Dot sum. Okay. This should be the total count of how many pages we've seen. 68. Oh, damn. It scanned the whole thing. 6895. Not bad. Did scan the whole thing. So we looked at everything and then superheroes.db is done. The next complex thing we need to do is we need to debug why the hell is this thing failing. We always select ID comma name. Is that what it is? Hmm. It's not root page, my man. It's page.getData. This is the problem. There should be only one, two, 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 two. Okay, good. I thought there shouldn't be. Oh, yes! We have the whole thing, but we failed with the ID. That will fix. Not bad, I think. I think I should just run this query and see what it prints. Right? I think the ID is a little bit of a problem. We'll figure that out. Then the where clause should apply. Why is that? Hmm. Okay, we'll debug this later. Yeah. Okay, so let's see where we left off last time. Hmm. Okay, so we've been doing where clause, and we need to find a way to get the ID, right? Well, let's go and run this thing in the meantime. Let's do that. Is the where running at all? Or it's a problem. Okay, so the where clause didn't even get picked up. So why did it not get picked up? Hmm. Scan and print. What's the where clause here? Hmm. Need this. Let's remove this. Okay, so we have all the pages. I think I need to put a breakpoint. Oh, okay. Hmm. The statement is saying column names are iColor all that. Indices to get from cell is 1, 0 is ID, it's fine. Then why is that causing problems? Hmm. What am I really selecting though? Why is that Bruce Wayne? It should rather be. Huh. Yeah, so this is a bit of a problem, I think. Hmm. 2, I'm looking at IDX as 1. Hmm. You know what? I think I should just collect everything. Hmm. This is the complexity here, so I'm gonna have to read it as a. Mhm. I'm gonna have to read the whole cell, right? So that's really what it is. My create statement is also saying the same thing. So why is it failing? This is a test. Let's look at the other tests and see if any of this is running. Yeah, this is working. What's wrong with this? Hmm. Select star from Sqlite master. Alright, so name. Okay, there is an eye color. So what's the problem? One. There's definitely something wrong here. Hmm. Hmm. Get content at, is it one or two? That's what I'm 0, 1, 2. Right? It's supposed to be two. So this is the bug, I think. Sorry, not this. I am supposed to do scan all. Hmm. What about, okay, so 0, 1, 2. It's not a problem. The map is saying eye color is 2. Perfect. Select column is name. Okay, so I'm selecting name, but gotcha. Yeah, but it's really not on a, it's basically on a different column. Hmm. So I think I need the full content of the cell. That's what I need, right? It's not the indices to get from cell, rather I just need the whole content of the cell. Yeah, I think I understand now. Because I'm gonna actually go and push the hmm, for each cell, check if the yeah, this will never work. I'm surprised that it ever worked. So technically, this test would have failed if I didn't have this, right? This would have failed because I'm looking at color. Yeah, there you go. Right, so if I do eye color, it will work then. Right, if I do this, then it will scan pink eyes because I'm filtering on the column and also I'm selecting the column. There you go. So that's the real bug here. Right, so I think if you see mattress after calendar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all of these are there. Yeah, that's true. Okay, anyway, let's go and fix it. Hmm. So it shouldn't be like this. Rather, I should actually push the filter to the cell and say, hey, I'm selecting something, but then filter it out in this format, right? So, Hmm, the cell content is going to be. I think I have to do it reverse though. For each cell, get the content at the where clause column, right? Then see if it's matching. If it is, get the corresponding index. That's what I want. Get the corresponding indices. That's really what I want. Right? So let's add a method for that. Void print cell or print row. Okay, so it's going to be SQLite cell and where clause. Where is the where clause? Where clause. Okay, and the list of columns to select. That will probably be the indices to get from cell. Okay, yeah. So if where clause is not equals to null and where clause is present, then otherwise we just get that. Just get that. Hmm, I must first get the actual content of the. Alright, let's do this. simple where, then I'm gonna go and filter out the column name. It's actually what? Create table actual columns in cell, right? Let's call it this way. I'll probably also pass this along to this. Columns in cell. So what we are saying is you get the simple where, get the ones that we really want, and then, right. So if the index, so get the content at that index, right? Treat it as integer. Okay. Filter this out, or if it is matching, then print the content of this, whatever we want. That's really what it is. Gotcha. Does it have the data with you? Does the cell have the data? No. We probably need to refactor that better as well. Right, so we have this. Now, if str dot equals simple where dot get column value, there's a bug here. We are pretty much ignoring this, right? We're pretty much ignoring the type of this thing. It actually be treated as an integer or a string, whatever. Let's see. Then print cell data. That would be for int I equals to 0, int I comma indices to get from cell dot print content at data comma serial type index is I. This is what I'm saying, right? And then print, right? So and this out. Dot print just need this, right? This is what I'm saying. Now, if there's nothing, if there's no where clause, I just print everything. This is it. Pretty much it. Okay, so let's go and get rid of this thing. Print cell, the Sqlite cell, comma where clause, comma indices to get from cell, comma page dot get data. This is what it is, right? Pretty much final where clause. I think this is what we're saying, right? Not bad. But I think there is another problem here. I don't select tag color. Will it then show me the name? That's what I want. Yeah, it does. Better. And then we do this. We do this. Yeah, I should print the what? Okay, print row, and then do I just do this out? That's it? No, 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 no. Hmm. I printed the row. Maybe this is what I need to do. Will this work? Yes, it does work. Right, so we've gotten past this problem. I'm gonna have to print the ID. That's the big one. The ID, I think indices to get from cell are actually going to be what's that? What's the index to get from cell? Let's see. Hmm. Okay, it's just a name. So now if I put an ID here, yeah, this is we won't print it, right? So I guess I'm gonna have to treat the ID as always going to be zero, the first index, first one. Okay. So let's see. Will we get hair color as well if I print it here? Okay, not bad, right? I just remove the last this thing and then okay. I equals to 0, I less than I plus plus, right? So indices dot get of I. That's what we want. And if I is not equals to size minus 1, we will print this. Okay, so that's how to do it. There you go, much better. So now let's print the. I mean, I can just say, hey, if it's zero, serial type index is zero. I'll just say go print whatever. Just print it as the cell.row ID. I don't know. Let's give it a shot, right? Hmm. Goes to zero. It's out. Row ID, and then you return. Would this work? Yes, it does work. So let's print this and see what happens. Okay, it's working. Select name from apples. It's also working. Hey, 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 hey. I think we need to do something here. We need to do something here. Need to do something here. I think I just have to copy this whole thing, paste it. This is probably what we do. Oh, let's see. Hmm. Okay. I think I can refactor this a little bit more. Right, let's do a refactor. Extract method. Print. There you go. Sorry, do it. Okay, so let's run the whole thing and see. Fish, fish, fish. Let's sell fish. Sorry. Status. Okay. Need to do a CodeCrafters test. Let's see. Step 10. Step 10. Let's see if it gets run. Okay, it failed because we're printing the. Yeah, let's not do that. Count of these. Yeah, let's not print this. Okay, so the tests have passed. Let's do a submit then. Right? Did it get submitted too? Hmm. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to just go and update the damn thing. It's done. Let's submit. Okay, it will pass. Let's look at the next one after this is done, after this is submitted. Okay, looks like it's done. Let's mark this stage as complete and let's look at the last stage. Let's go. So we'll implement an index scan rather than reading all rows in the table and filtering them in memory. We'll use an index to perform a more intelligent search. So this is a little bit tricky. So we must first look at the index, right, on this company's table. So let's do that. Let's go and look at the quit Sqlite 3 companies.db, select star from Sqlite master. So you see there is an index companies country. Okay, its root page is 4. I have to traverse the whole thing. Collect all the pages in the index, right? Then what I do is I'll go and then collect the row IDs. Then I'll traverse uh, the root page from 2 and I'll try and get the row IDs. That's what I have to do, right? Now this is complex. Hmm. Let's look at the file format. File format. Database file format. Hmm. Interior index page. The rest of it is the same. Pretty much looking at only indexes. So what is the content of an index page? A 4-byte interior cell, 4-byte big Indian, the format of the cell, okay, warrant, the key payload, the initial portion of the payload, which is 4-byte, the first page of the overflow list. Let's just assume that we don't get into any overflow lists, I mean overflow pages. You only look at the initial portion of the payload. Hmm. This is the cell, this is the header, right? So let's look at the actual. Mhm. Hmm. I don't think we can ignore the warrant in the interior page, right? I don't think we can. Okay, let's do that tomorrow.